We already knew the rumors. Remy Ma allegedly pregnant after a wild night with Eazy the block captain. Black love buried in the hotel lobby. Papoose turned into the internet's tragic hero.
But now?
The scandal just mutated into something so insane, so chaotic, so career-ending that even 50 Cent couldn't troll his way out of it. Because the streets are whispering that he was there too. Yes, you heard that right. Alleged insiders are now claiming that the infamous hotel night wasn't just Remy and Eazy. No, the third name in the room was none other than Curtis, 50 Cent, Jackson himself. A full-blown threesome scandal that makes the so-called pregnancy rumors look like playground gossip. Blurry lobby photos?
Check.
Anonymous friend of a friend text saying fifth pulled up too. Craziest night ever? Already circulating. And fans? They've lost their minds. From memes calling it power, hotel edition, to theories that this was all planned sabotage, the internet is combusting. But the real question isn't was 50 Cent there, the question is why. They said it couldn't get messier. They said the Remy Ma and Eazy hotel scandal was already the final nail in the coffin of Black love. But they underestimated hip-hop, because in this culture, scandals don't end. They mutate. And this time, the mutation is so wild, so career-killing, so downright chaotic that even the king of trolling himself is allegedly tangled up in it. Yes, we're talking about Curtis, 50 Cent Jackson. The man who made a career clowning other rappers, the man who has dragged everyone from Ja Rule to Madonna, is now allegedly a co-star in the very scandal he would normally roast. The streets are whispering. The infamous hotel night wasn't just Remy Ma and Eazy the block captain, it was a full-blown threesome, with 50 Cent right there in the mix. Let's rewind for the newbies. For over a decade, Remy Ma and Papoose sold us the dream of Black love, loyalty through thick and thin, prison sentences, industry storms, and comeback tours. They weren't just a couple, they were marketing gold. Papoose built his entire identity on being the loyal husband, while Remy played the queen who stood tall by his side. Fans ate it up. Brands invested in it. Hip-hop celebrated it. And then it crumbled. Divorce papers. Rumors of Remy being too close to Eazy. Blurry hotel clips of a woman in a hoodie checking into a downtown suite with a man in a fitted cap. Alleged DMs of Eazy bragging. Black love is dead. She's mine now. It was chaos. It was memes. It was betrayal at its loudest. But just when the internet was adjusting to the pregnancy rumors, whispers that Remy might actually be carrying Eazy's child, this new twist surfaced. Gossip blogs dropped an anonymous tip. Eazy wasn't alone that night. Fifth was there too. The reaction? Nuclear. Blurry photos popped up online. An image of a man who looked suspiciously like 50 Cent leaving the same hotel lobby that night. Fans zoomed in, circled the shoes, compared them to Fifth's Instagram posts. One user wrote, "That's the same jacket 50 wore 2 days earlier in his story. Don't play with me." Another swore the reflection in the glass doors matched his profile. Did anyone confirm it?
No.
Did fans care? Not even a little. Then came the fake texts. Screenshots allegedly from a friend of Eazy's circle claiming, "Bro, you won't believe it. Fifth pulled up too. Craziest night ever." Another leaked message, supposedly from Remy herself, read, "I don't regret it. What's done is done." Whether real or not, the internet treated them like gospel. And let's be honest, the idea of 50 Cent being in the mix was too juicy for fans to ignore. This is the same man who once posted about buying out Ja Rule's concert seats just to troll him. The same man who has mocked Diddy, Ashanti, even his own exes. Now the narrative was flipped. 50 wasn't laughing. He was allegedly part of the very scandal he would have roasted. Social media went berserk. Memes flooded timelines. One showed the Power cast poster replaced with Remy, Eazy, and 50, captioned, "Power, Hotel Edition." Another had 50 holding baby bottles with the line, "Guess who's Uncle Fifth now?" Savage? Absolutely. Unbelievable? Not in hip-hop. But here's the bigger point. If true, this wasn't just betrayal. This was humiliation on a historic level. Papoose wasn't just left for a younger rapper. He was allegedly left in a scandal where his ex-wife, her rumored fling, and one of the most notorious rappers alive were all in the same room. That's not heartbreak. That's public execution. And the whispers only got louder. Anonymous insiders claimed 50 was bragging about the night in private, saying, "I'm 50 Cent. I do what I want." Others said Remy was using the chaos to burn her old brand and rebuild herself as the queen of scandal. And Eazy? He leaned into it, dropping subliminals and freestyles about being the captain of every room. So what's the truth? Was 50 really there? Did this threesome actually happen? Or is this just the internet's wildest fantasy gone viral? That's the cliffhanger. Because while no one has produced undeniable proof, the damage is already done. Remy's name is mud, Eazy's clout is up, and 50 Cent, whether guilty or not, is trending for all the wrong reasons. And if you thought this scandal couldn't sink lower, wait until you hear how the fallout ripped through the industry. Sponsorships dropped, lawsuits whispered, and fans split into factions like it was a rap civil war. When the 50 Cent was in the room 2 bomb dropped, the internet didn't just react, it detonated. Suddenly, this wasn't just about Remy Ma betraying Papoose or Eazy being the messy rebound. No, this was now a hip-hop civil war with a third player, Curtis Jackson himself. The first so-called receipt came within hours. A blurry screenshot of hotel security footage, allegedly showing a tall man in a Yankees cap walking down the hallway the same night Remy and Eazy were spotted. Fans froze the frame, zoomed in, and declared, "That's Fifth. Look at the shoulders, bro. That's him." One TikTok with 3 million views broke it down frame by frame, overlaying it with 50 Cent's laugh. Proof? Not really. But viral? Absolutely. Then came the fake DMs. Screenshots circulated of Eazy messaging a friend. "I told you it wasn't just me. Fifth pulled up. We went crazy that night." Another supposed leak showed a message from Remy herself. "This is bigger than black love. This is my freedom." The font looked suspiciously like Microsoft Paint, but that didn't matter. The internet crowned it truth. And of course, the memes. Oh, the memes. Twitter renamed it Hotel Power. One viral image showed the Power cast poster edited with Remy in lingerie, Eazy looking smug, and 50 Cent grinning like the cat who got the cream. Another meme had Maury holding up a test card saying, "In the case of Hotel Room 305, 50 Cent, you are involved." The internet had zero chill. Meanwhile, the industry reaction was deafening. Rappers who normally stayed silent suddenly had opinions. One veteran MC tweeted, "Pap ain't deserve the circus." Another wrote, "Fifth always been messy, but this? Different." Podcasts dedicated entire episodes to the scandal. Gossip blogs ran think pieces with titles like "From Black Love to Blacklisted: How a Threesome Scandal Destroyed a Legacy." And the fans? Divided as always. Some dragged Remy for allegedly burning her empire in one night. Imagine being the queen of loyalty and ending up the queen of Hotel 305. Others blamed Eazy. Career clout chasing at its nastiest. And then, of course, a faction targeted 50. Of course Fifth was there. This man inserts himself into everyone's drama. But the silence of the 3 stars made it worse. Remy? No denial, no interview, just cryptic posts about rebirth. Eazy? Dropped a freestyle with the bar. Legends step in when captains call shots. Subtle? Not at all. Effective? Very. And 50 Cent? He did what 50 Cent always does, trolled indirectly. He posted a photo of himself outside a hotel with the caption, "Y'all funny. Book your rooms early." No names, no details, but enough to make fans scream. He's confirming it. Meanwhile, fake insiders piled on. One anonymous hotel staffer allegedly told a gossip site, "We saw them order champagne for 3. That's all I'm saying." Another claimed 50 tipped the valet with $100 bills and told him, "Don't talk." None of this could be proven, but it didn't need to be. The mess was the message. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, another rumor dropped. Pregnancy confusion. Some blogs speculated the alleged baby wasn't Eazy's at all, but could be 50 Cent's. Absurd?
Completely.
Viral? You already know. One headline screamed, "Who's the father?" Eazy versus fifth paternity battle brewing. Fans immediately ran with it, turning the scandal into a full-blown soap opera. The brand fallout was catastrophic. A sneaker company reportedly cut ties with Remy, saying they don't want hotel headlines next to their logos. A liquor brand rumored to work with Eazy backed out. Even 50 faced whispers that one of his production deals might take a hit because executives don't want that kind of heat. And in the middle of it all,
Papoose.
the man who once embodied loyalty now looked like the tragic ghost of hip-hop, watching his empire collapse. Fans flooded his comments with sympathy. Pap deserves better. Memes painted him as Jesus carrying the cross of betrayal. And Pap himself? Silent. Just one cryptic caption. Sometimes peace is louder than war. Savage. But here's the wildest part. Every single piece of this evidence, the blurry photos, the DM leaks, the hotel staff claims, could be completely fake. Not one shred of verifiable proof. Yet the scandal has already destroyed reputations, ended sponsorships, and rebranded Remy Ma forever. That's the chaos economy. Vibes over facts, clicks over truth. And now, the whispers are darker. Anonymous insiders claiming a lawsuit is brewing. Allegations of NDAs being broken. Even talks of an exclusive tell-all interview that could expose every detail of that night. So was 50 Cent really in that room? Was the threesome real? Or is this just the internet's dirtiest fantasy turned viral nightmare? By now, the hotel scandal had morphed into something so big, so chaotic, and so unstoppable that it wasn't even gossip anymore. It was a cultural crisis. What started as whispers about Remy Ma sneaking into a suite with Eazy the Block Captain had mutated into a full-blown threesome nightmare involving 50 Cent. And the fallout? Unprecedented. Let's start with the legal smoke. According to alleged insiders, multiple lawyers were circling this mess like vultures. Rumors swirled that Papoose's legal team was considering filing defamation suits against gossip sites spreading the pregnancy confusion. Meanwhile, whispers claimed Remy's camp was sending cease and desist letters to smaller blogs that dared to use words like threesome in their headlines. And then there was 50 Cent, the king of lawsuits himself. Fans speculated he might actually sue and countersue just to remind the world he plays chess, not checkers. But lawsuits weren't the only fallout. The money bleed was real. Sponsorships?
Gone.
Brands? Running for the hills. A clothing label that once called Remy their face of strength suddenly pulled all her promo material offline. A liquor company allegedly dropped Eazy after memes branded him the block captain of chaos. Even whispers said one of 50's production partners was uncomfortable with the optics and quietly distanced themselves. And then came the paternity bombshell. Blogs didn't just run with the pregnancy rumor, they twisted it into a soap opera. Was the alleged baby Eazy's? Or 50's? Headline screamed, "Who's the father?" The hotel paternity battle of the year. TikTok detectives posted side-by-side comparisons of Remy's old photos with 50 and Eazy, speculating on which man looked happier. It was absurd, hilarious, and catastrophic all at once. Fans turned into forensic investigators. One Twitter thread with 30,000 retweets claimed, "Look at the hotel champagne order. It was for 3 glasses. Proof Fifth was there." Another swore they heard 50's voice in a leaked audio clip that sounded like it was recorded through a microwave. Still, people treated it as gospel. Meanwhile, the industry knives were out. Rappers who once celebrated Remy now roasted her in subliminal bars. One line making the rounds, "Queens fall when the crown slips in hotel sheets." A podcast host declared, "This is bigger than gossip. This is the death of Black love." Even DJs refused to spin her tracks, claiming the energy was too messy. And Papoose? He became the internet's martyr. Fan edits painted him as the ghost of loyalty. One viral meme showed him photoshopped into Leonardo DiCaprio's Titanic scene, holding onto the words, "Black love," as it sank. Savage but effective. His silence became his superpower. With just cryptic posts like peace or growth, Pap let the internet do his revenge for him. But the darkest whispers? Retaliation. Some insiders claimed industry figures were pressuring 50 to clean it up before the scandal damaged his business empire. Others said Remy was allegedly planning a tell-all interview to set the record straight, but fans already joked that it would only make things worse. And then there were rumors of Eazy capitalizing, supposedly shopping around a confessional freestyle where he'd air out details of that night for clout. The public split into factions. Hashtag Team Pap painted Remy as the ultimate villain, dragging her legacy through the mud. Hashtag Team Remy defended her right to move on, claiming the scandal was sexist spin. And then there was hashtag Team Chaos, the fans who didn't care about truth at all. They just wanted the memes, the edits, and the drama. And through it all, 50 Cent did what he always does: troll from the sidelines. He posted a photo of himself laughing with stacks of cash, captioned, "Hotel fees ain't cheap, but I'm good." Fans exploded. Was it confirmation? Was it mockery? Nobody knew, and that was the point. Fifth fed the chaos like gasoline on a bonfire. By now, careers were in freefall. Remy's black love image?
Dead.
Eazy's clout? Up but messy. 50's reputation? More chaotic than ever. And Papoose? Immortalized as the betrayed saint of hip-hop. But the scariest part? None of it was proven. Not one verified document. Not one clear video. Not one official statement. Just vibes, rumors, and receipts scribbled on the back of chaos. Yet the consequences were real. Contracts gone, respect erased, narratives rewritten. And just when fans thought it couldn't possibly sink lower, another twist surfaced: an alleged secret recording. A gossip podcast teased a distorted audio clip of a woman's voice, allegedly Remy whispering. It wasn't supposed to be 3. Whether real or fake didn't matter. It trended instantly. Because at this point, the truth didn't matter. The scandal had taken on a life of its own. And that's where we are now. Hip-hop's messiest rumor in history, a threesome bombshell that turned black love into blackmail and loyalty into late-night hotel jokes. But here's the haunting question. Was this really a scandal, or was it a setup? And there it is. The scandal that went from whispers in a hotel lobby to the dirtiest threesome rumor hip-hop has ever seen. Remy Ma, the so-called queen of loyalty, now branded as the queen of betrayal. Eazy the block captain, clout chasing his way from rap battles to hotel rooms. And 50 Cent, the man who usually roasts everyone else, suddenly caught in the very chaos he'd normally monetize with memes. But here's the kicker. Not one shred of solid proof. No verified footage. No official statements. Just blurry screenshots, shady DMs, and a distorted audio clip where someone whispered, "It wasn't supposed to be 3. And yet, the damage is real.
Sponsorship's gone.
Reputations shredded. Papoose canonized as hip-hop's tragic saint. All from a scandal that may not even exist outside the internet's imagination. So what's the truth? Did Remy Ma really burn her empire in one night of chaos? Was Eazy just the reckless rebound, or the mastermind pulling strings? And was 50 Cent really in that room? Or is this just the internet trolling itself into hysteria? I'll let you decide. Drop your wildest theories in the comments, because trust me, the industry is watching. They see the memes. They see the edits. And they definitely see the narrative spinning out of their control. One thing's for sure. Black love didn't just die quietly. It was dragged into a hotel room, blasted across TikTok, and buried under memes. And if this is the end, it went out in the messiest way possible. This is Celebrity Press, where secrets explode before your eyes. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because the next scandal, it'll make this hotel threesome look like child's play.
Stay tuned.